I'll
On.
clap on your command,
Yeah,
sir.
we're just gonna try to clap, all right? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Still didn't hear it.
Oh my!
Experience unlocked. Time to level up. Hello, everyone. My name is Kev, but you can call me Kevin. And today I'm here with my co-host once again, Zack Attack 81397. That's an interesting name, man. How'd you come up with that? Do not have a freaking meltdown like last episode. Apparently, when I seen your video. Why can't you just instantly just think of something? It's improv, man. You literally took a freaking
You you want to know how I got my
acting
name?
class for non-acting majors. That's improv, man. Just freaking say like, oh, I
You
named my Minecraft dog after it. Oh
you
man,
you,
the
you want to
freaking
know how I got this
fairies.
name, Kevin? You want to know how I got this name? I'll
You're
tell you
gonna be
how.
saying a lot of stories every episode, so make
I
something up.
I I'll tell you how I got this name. When I was a young lad, I was training to be a warrior, and I was so skilled at fighting.
Oh, was I supposed to follow you?
No, God.
Oh, okay.
When
I
I
was like,
was
oh, sorry, I was
so
taking a drink.
skilled at fighting, um, they said, "Man, Zack can attack," and I became Zack Attack. The numbers on my name are the amount of people I have killed. So, 81,397 kills.
Oh my god.
You'll be the next
Okay.
one. You'll be the next one. Okay.
Dude, I gotta eat because I need health to get my health up. I gotta eat.
Well, you
What do we
stole
got
all
in
my
here?
goddamn food last one, so.
Don't we have carrots?
Don't.
Yeah,
They're not ready to harvest yet.
Well, I need something to eat.
I will
But
give.
anyway,
I will give you my chicken. Out of
while you go
sheer
do that,
generosity. Sheer generosity.
while you go do
One
that.
chicken.
Okay, hang on. Let me eat real quick because we're getting off topic now. Okay, good. Okay. We have today's topic of just behind the scenes. We're just gonna talk about life with me and Zach, how everything's been going. But I'm gonna give you guys a chance to guess. We're gonna do a guessing game right now. Between the two of us, who is the happiest and who is the most depressed right now? I'll give you a chance. Clock is ticking right now. Okay, okay, you give up. It's me. I'm the depressed one. Zach's the happy one. I know it's kind of crazy after his meltdown last episode.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so happy that um I'm happy.
You're happy. I'm so happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. So in life, it's very nowadays. It just seems very hard to be happy all the time. And when I look at Zach, Zach is making progress with his life. He is a store manager for a retail. I can't do retail. I would freaking die. So kudos to him. He's a strong person right now, mentally, not physically. I seen him in person. He's
Thanks.
scrawny. He's short.
I'll have
But
you know, sir, I'm a black belt and I will kick your ass.
are you really a black belt? Yeah, I don't think you have told me that.
I am.
Are you seriously a black belt?
I am, sir. Oh, I'm gonna die. Yes, but I am.
You're certified black belt in martial arts. You don't know which one it is. But
It's
so when
karate,
we look
sir.
at
It's
so
kung
yes,
fu.
he's kung fu.
And if you want to
He's
know the actual name in the Japanese style, it is Shorei Goju, sir.
jeez. I'm
I
learning stuff today about Zach. That's pretty intense. So when I look at Zach, he's mentally happy. He can show that like he's happy. He doesn't even have to like make put a happy mask on. He he's mentally prepared to stay happy. Even if something bad happens, he knows how to pull himself out of that funk. And he's making progress. He's making bank. He's got a house. He's got a fiance. He's soon to be get married. And here I am struggling to find my happiness. It's been almost a year of just constant constant sadness, constant rejection, constant depression. Like when I get happy, it instantly gets taken away because people don't want to see me to be happy. You know, back in August, I got once again broken hearted, I guess you can say. I want something I want like an intense term. Zach, can you think of an intense term more than broken
Heartbroken.
hearted?
Um, oh God.
I know. I put myself on the spot there because I was trying to think of something like, more like, ooh, ow. I want them to feel it, but all I can think of is brokenhearted. And I thought to myself that, we were gonna make this work out very
Hold
well
on.
again and stuff like that.
Anguished, devastated, heavy-hearted, suffering, inconsolable. No, you were shattered. How about that?
Shattered, I like that. Shattered. You probably Googled this, didn't you?
I did not type in heartbroken thesaurus, and that was all
Okay.
me.
Okay, sure. Sure. Only if you're doing face cams and then like he just has a phone right here like this, that. Or actually it would have been actually really funny if he pulled out a dictionary and just scrolled
Like,
to like some
lick the finger,
hard
flip
book.
the page.
Yeah. Lick the finger, do all that stuff. Yeah, so back in August, everything took took another turn on me. And I thought that like, we could stay connected when she went off to do a job out of state. Here's the thing too that I see a lot of days now with relationships is people don't want to be dedicated. People choose nothing against people. Okay, okay. For for disclosure, I'm not throwing shade. It's just what I have experienced is that people who don't want to feel dedicated. They feel like they are trapped. They feel like they're losing what they want, what they truly believe they want to be. But in the end, it feels like they complain that like, oh, I'm so single, I'm so this, I'm so that. It's like because when someone opens up and when you finally get that, you get scared and you flee the state because you're too scared of being committed. You feel like you're trapped. Wouldn't you say?
I can see where you're coming from. Yeah. I think some people handle commitment,
Also,
I think, differently.
why is it so hard to just reply to a message too? Like if you're at work, okay, I get it. But it's like if you have time, like you should have time to like reply back. You shouldn't just like make them wait for like let's just go with 4 days. Like, oops, I'm sorry, I forgot that you sent me a message. Like, are we sure about that? You sure about that?
Um,
So that's one of the things. And then like, you know, it takes time a lot too when you get shattered. Some people can instantly do it within a day. Some people can do it with a week, a month. Me, I would say probably a year. From experience, the healing progress of going through a lot is it takes I feel like I heal within a year. Could probably take a little longer, but like when that year hits, you start to realize, maybe it's truly not gonna the thing you're hoping for was not gonna happen.
you know, I want to say it. Not kind of going off the topic, but one thing is, I know you were looking for commitment.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's hard to find committed
Mm-hmm.
partners nowadays. Now,
Yeah,
is
it
that
is.
just me or
No, I feel like it. I feel like it is, but some people are gonna try to defend themselves. Like, no, no, because I want this like certain person, a certain standard. Like, I even recently had a friend. He was a close friend to me. Stop being my friend. He sent me a long ass text message and throwing shade at me, and I just feel like that like this was all it felt like false information because I did not do any of this during that date because he kept bringing up this certain dates like no, and then he kept saying that I have standards in like women they always got to be like in shape, fit women. It's like, dude, if you want to truly know my standard, and this is gonna throw a lot of people off, if I really stuck to my standard, I would keep on searching. I would I would be digging for that treasure and come up short every single time. Zach, do you want to know what my true standard is in a woman?
What?
Frickin', I would love to have an emo cosplay girlfriend. Don't know why. I don't know why. It's just so weird. But it's like that's never gonna happen because your standards that you look for, they're never gonna be true. So that's why you got to expand out more. Like I've had lazy girlfriends, I've had active girlfriends, I've had outdoor girlfriends, I've had somewhat anime watching girlfriends. I've had the slutty ones. Sorry for that term, but it's like it's true.
It is.
I even had a girlfriend. Once we broke up, she went into the career of strippers.
I didn't know about that one.
You didn't know? You don't remember that one?
No.
Really? I thought I told you that. I literally once we like broke up, she was apparently more heartbroken than I was. Whatever. But then like I guess the way to get over it was to go was to go into the industry of stripping.
She needed to seek the attention from other men.
Pretty much. Now she has a kid. Kudos to her. Good luck with that. But she has been through a lot of relationships, and I don't know if it's her breaking up with them or something, but and I don't know if she is still with the person that gave her that kid. You know, that's a lot of things too. That's another thing too, which is hard of committing is when someone is single and they have a kid. Like I have nothing against single moms, but it's just like I'm at the age where I don't believe I'm ready to have the privilege or I I don't know if that's the correct word because I want to say authority or whatever. The commitment to taking care of your kid at the moment, just of where I'm at in life.
Taking care of someone
That's
else's kid or having your own kids?
taking someone else's kid at the moment
Like
because
a
it's just like
stepfather?
yeah, like I don't feel like I'm at that stage yet. Where like if I was in my mid 30s still single, yeah, I'll do it. If I was in my a little bit in the early 30s, yeah, but I'm still in my 20s and I feel like, if I had that weight on my shoulder, I feel like I would be a terrible
I
a
feel like it.
terrible
I feel like it's a lot to take on if you're not prepared.
Mhm.
And if
Yeah.
you're, I mean, I guess the situation. I'm like, if you're young, you could have your own family
Yeah.
still, but some people actually like to
And I
become
just want to know
separate.
and I know like
Woo!
And I know like some people would love to have kids. I would love to have my own kid. One day I would love to be married. I would love to have my own child. But it's like when you're like 18 years old, like what goes through people's heads that like, let's go all the way. When you still have life. We still have a little bit of your young teenager years to go.
Well, I mean, people want families like early on. That's
Mhm.
what they want to do. I don't know how to say it. Like some people know early
Mhm.
on that they want children. Some people like, you know what? I'm young. I want to experience things first. I
Mhm.
want to live my life before you got that. Some
Mhm.
people, just
some
don't want any.
people some people some people take more risks than some people, let's go with that, and they believe that they are capable, and sometimes that when what you believe sometimes can bite you back a bit. you know you think you're prepared, ready, but when it happens, you got schoolwork, you got your crew, you got a job, you gotta take care of that baby because the baby daddy just totally totally disappeared on you. So like you got all this piling up, rent, bills, trying to find a babysitter, trying to have time to yourself. You know, it's just a lot. You know, and that's why it's like you should. That's why I just believe that like when you get when you feel comfortable, like you should figure out what is comfortable to you. What is that time that you believe is like ready, you
Right.
know, and then you execute it. But we're kind of getting off topic now here with that, and I just feel like that we've been throwing shade, we've been shooting that laser beam at those people. Like we're not here to judge. There is no hate. You know, everyone has the opinions, and it's hard nowadays to express your opinions, express your feelings because you have people that easily want to just slice you into pieces. And that's why I have difficulty of expressing stuff because because I'm always because of just people throwing shade at me, telling me that I'm wrong, tell me that they're right and I'm wrong, and so I keep everything to myself. And when people say like, "Oh, you're so quiet, why don't you talk and stuff?" Because I'm scared. I'm scared to say stuff because I'm scared to be getting shade thrown at me. I'm scared to to express myself. I'm scared because every time that I talk, you know, I want I won't. I have. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. It's just a scared feeling, you know. As I'm expressing this right now, like I'm freaking like scared talking about this sometimes too.
It's difficult. It's
Mm.
I don't know. I and our age and dating, it's hard to tell what anyone wants nowadays. Um, like I know what you want. You're looking for commitment, and just from the females that you
And
talk
like and
about,
like and
they
like it's literally like hitting the lucky jackpot because you freaking got lucky. You hit the jackpot. And what's good when you hit that jackpot and you got all of that, we're just making I'm just making this up. When you get that, you know, when you go to like a freaking casino, you hit that jackpot, all this money just comes shooting out. You at least were capable of securing and keeping maintaining that and not losing it,
right.
you know. And you still and it's still every time that you pull that lever, you're still hitting the jackpot because you're freaking getting married soon.
Hell
Well, next year,
yeah.
but it's still soon. It's crazy. It's crazy. So I said, you know, Zach is all that. We're just gonna go through a little bit of a little story time for me. So back in August, I was with someone. We we did have a breakup before, but then you know we kind of had this idea of you know taking it a bit slower. You know, it's a bit of like a short term relation. And then I kind of thought to myself, you know, maybe a short term can be good, but also it could be bad. And I kept seeing good because maybe we could turn it into like, you know what? We were all messing around, you know, and stuff like that. And you know, maybe this can actually work out very well. You know, we were at like a weird point in our relationship, and like now we see clearly that we can probably make this work. And I thought it could be that way. But then I feel like to me she would when she started to get closer, she would get scared and that's why she kind of fled the state and do these summer jobs. So she fled, she went to Oregon. I would and of course, I'm not throwing shade at her. I still support her. You know, like I said to Zach one day, it's like, you know, where we where we are in terms, it's not going to kill me wanting to be there, be supportive for you. Because I recently just went to her art show this past Friday, and I was there for a good hour supporting her artwork. She was happy to see me. We had great conversations. It was pretty good. Do I believe something will happen again between us? There's always a possibility, but you don't want for that to get in your head. That's why I have like a 1/4% of like there's a possibility. I'm not going above and beyond with like 50%. But when she was at Oregon and stuff, she kept on like trying to be mean, trying to throw shade because she's like, you know, you don't It's like don't wait on me. Go find someone who actually. And I'm getting hit. Oh, it's not. Oh, it's nighttime. It's actually there's a zombie.
And
Zach, go to bed real
you want
quick.
to sleep?
Yeah,
You want to
yeah,
sleep
yeah,
with
yeah,
me, Kevin?
yeah.
Come on,
No, thank you.
come
I got
on.
my own beds right here.
We have a third person joining us right here, and he's dead.
Oh, okay.
So much for
Hurry
the
up.
fun time.
It's a fun time. You got your own bed, man. We haven't committed that much
I
yet. You
I
stay
know
on your
that's why we're
side.
sleeping in separate beds, man.
But so like I've been trying to of course go find someone, but go find someone, and it's like difficult because I do not get lucky. I luck out. I've been trying many times, and this leads up to February, where I thought to myself that this girl who I work with, when I first started, I found her beautiful, cute, attractive, and I always had and I had like this little crush. And to me, crushes, it doesn't really mean anything big. I can have crushes on like all any girls, but it's like it's a crush. It's nothing big. Like like it's a crush. It's just up in the air. It's nothing big. I don't. It's nothing serious. It's a
Right.
crush.
Yeah.
I'm not going to chase. I'm not going to do anything. It's like, oh, it's just like a little conversation. Like, oh yeah, I had a crush on her, and then it's just like, oh well, why didn't you go after her? It's like, well, it didn't feel anything serious. It didn't seem anything. I did. She's beautiful. She's attractive. If I felt like something, if I felt like something could click, I would go for it. But nothing. Crushes don't really click instantly. You gotta get the feeling. You gotta get your feet wet a bit, and then see about it. And then if you
Dip your
believe,
toes
if
in the
you're
water.
yeah, get your toes on it. And if you feel confident that like what, let's see what happens. Go for it. So I went for it. Um, I forget how it started, but I know a couple of my other coworkers always kept on saying to her, it's like, you should, give Kevin a chance. Give Kevin a chance because she was going through a lot of going on dates with guys, and she felt like she was getting somewhere, and then boom, she gets her heart broken. It's like, I get my heart broken too. So I remember telling her one day, it's like, because I was putting on hand cream ointment because I was doing rock climbing league during the winter times. Usually I do a winter rock climbing league down in a town that's an hour away from me. And I was talking about her about like, oh, you should definitely, have you ever tried rock climbing? It's like, oh, a little bit here and there. It's like, oh, you should definitely give it a try. Come with me like next time or something. Blah blah this, blah that. And like, and like there's even the Barnes and I don't know how we got with Barnes and Nobles. Like, oh yeah, there's Barnes and Nobles down there too. There's even a Target. Blah 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 blah. And then finally, I don't know if she felt peer pressure, because that's another thing I keep on wondering too. It's like, did my coworkers pressure her into going on a date with me, and she didn't feel like it? That's another thing. And so we went on a date.
I
It
mean,
it
can you
was it was
can you peer
awesome.
pressure someone into going on a date though?
I don't know. I wasn't the one that said, "Hey, you want to go on a date?" She asked me, like, "You want to go on a date this weekend?" So yeah. And so before the date happened, she straight up said, like, "I don't want anything. Whatever happens happens. This doesn't ruin our friendship and stuff like that." It's like, okay, whatever. And it went well. To me it went well. I even asked her, like, "Hey, do you have a chance for another date?" And she's like, "Oh yes, I had a great time. I can't wait for our next one." Then comes this random, like, what the heck just happened? Because the next following, like the week after our date was perfectly fine, everything was good, but then all of a sudden, the following week, reverse psychology just happened, where like, oh no, it was never a date. No, I never said I wanted to commit. I said we were friends. I said nothing about taking it slow and stuff like that. But it's just like, in reality, she did say all this, but yet she tries to reverse and say, "No, no, you're just thinking stuff. If I was leading you on, I'm so sorry." It's like, but you said all this stuff.
Right.
And now, it's since that day, she has given me the cold shoulder. I cannot even say good morning to her at work anymore because every time I say, "Oh, good morning," and I don't want to say her name either, but it's like
No, I get
we'll
it.
just we'll just call her Cat. I'll be like, "Oh, good morning, Cat," and she'll just ignore me, give me the cold shoulder. So every time now at work, I hurry up, get my stuff in my locker in my room, put the chairs down for the students, and I take a walk. I do about 5 to like eight, eight, uh, 8 laps around around inside my building before it's time to go to my classroom. And usually I wait till another coworker shows up, and I'm like, okay, cool, I can go back in. Because usually how it goes me first because I live like 5, 7 minutes away from my job. Then it goes her. Then it goes Kat, and then my other coworkers don't really show up until close to when it's time for their shift to start. So I get there at 7:30, and probably like 7:40 I'm able to be out of the room and just walk around for a good 20 minutes.
Okay.
And it's just awful. Like I don't even know if I keep thinking that she hates me. You know, like I would still like to be a good friend to her. She she even believes in like rumors too. She believes that I said something bad about her and her dog, and so she's freaking like pissed off about that. And every time now that I like see her or pass her, like I can't even ask her to help me with like a favor because she'll give me that like sass and stuff. And that's been going on since the end of February, and it still goes on, and I'm getting sick and tired of it. And now we come into the month of we get close to the end of May into the month of June, where it just turned into everybody needs to hate on me. Everyone needs to hate on Kevin. I've done nothing wrong. I literally keep things to myself. You know, I want to be nice. I want to be caring. I want to have good conversations. You know, I want to be like that person like oh my god, he's so nice. He's so helpful. He's caring. And that's what I want to be, and hopefully get something good out of it. But for the whole month of June, it was let's just shit on Kevin. And I kept having this negative energy build up inside of me to the point where I have started taking jujitsu classes to exhale this negative energy, and it's been working out pretty well. And I have reconnected with one of my old best friends, and now he is back being a best friend to me. He always was a best friend to me. I just it's just been years because our jobs took over our lives, and we never got to continue doing our podcast. Because before this podcast, I was on another podcast, and I believe we made it up to 24 episodes before the reality kicked in on us. The jobs were taking over our lives, and we had to quit doing our production. And it was a fun time because that was like, okay, everybody nowadays does like therapy sessions, where I still just don't believe what does a therapist do, let's say you don't have the money for the freaking session. I feel like therapists are just there for your money. Oh, I charge 150 for a session. Okay, and you just want to hear you just want them to say what you want them to say.
Well, a lot of the
You know,
times it just
it's
helps to
mis it's
talk.
mischievous. It's mischievous though. But it's like, okay, you want help talking to someone like
Ah.
my podcast with my best with my buddy was like a therapy session to me. You know, we just sit with a microphone and just talk, and we'll make it to an episode. It was good to explode. It was good to like just have a nice simple conversation. It felt good. There was no money involved. It
Right.
was just me and a friend. And it's hard to have those two to have a friend. I'm glad that I remember saying to Zach, dude, how can you handle me? Because it's just like every time when I explode, it just pushes people away. Like I don't want to be friends with you anymore. It's like you can't express nowadays. I literally lost a good friend because he thought I was being rude to him and his wife, to his house, house that he lives in. I'm too active for him, and I have standards in women. It's like, what the
Okay,
heck?
like everybody's got their preferences. I don't think it's standards. I think it's preference.
Yeah,
Like you need to be attracted to someone on some level for there to
yeah.
be any sort of relationship. Even if it's like,
Hmm.
yeah, like I think we covered this in the last one. Yeah, there's emotional, but you got to have some physical attraction to them, or it just doesn't really work. And I
And
don't
we
think it's
also
standards. I think it's preference.
talked about I this was just a private conversation before we did all this stuff, but like I also mentioned about like why is it so hard to have a text conversation with a certain someone, a girl you like, a girl you want to see what could happen. Why is it so hard to have just a simple text conversation? Why is it so hard to start a conversation with a girl that you like? Why is it so hard for them to respond to you? Like why is it such a big deal? It's like, oh, why do I gotta text you? It's like, well, it's like, what were you doing? Well, I was doing nothing. It's like, well, then you could have just like shoot up a text. We could have a conversation.
But
Hey,
yeah,
you want to do something? Like, hey, we could have done something. We could have made like a last minute plan and gone out and done something maybe.
I
If
just
you
want to say,
if you were so
if it was the
bored,
other way around, you would get a chewing for not
yeah,
responding to them.
yeah, yeah.
Let me
When it
out of the
comes to
fucking water! Jeez, I'm sorry.
damn, I thought you were about to explode or something. Like, oh, damn, Zach, you okay?
The skeleton kept shooting me back into the water. I was just trying to get out.
But yeah, it's so true because when a girl doesn't reply back, oh, why are you so upset? Come on now, why are you being like this? Come on, why are you being like that? But when a guy doesn't reply back, it's like, why weren't you there? I was so worried. I was so this. I was so that. It's like it's okay for them to flip out, but when we have that moment, it's like, oh, you're being so childish. Hey, come on now, come on. Let's be adults here, okay?
Right.
There's no need to freak out. If you have time, reply back to your messages. Now, when I say that, like, don't freaking wait like 4 days to freaking like respond to something. That's just ignoring. You are ignoring. If you have time, reply.
Right.
Like, come on,
It's
it's
not
not
hard to send
hard.
a text message. That's the thing, you
Like
know.
like like what's the longest wait that you have had from me to reply? An hour. I would say it's an hour.
Yeah, it's usually if you're doing something else but you still respond. But if you're not
Yeah.
doing anything, most people are on their phones in their pastime anyways.
Yeah,
You
seriously.
know, they're seeing the message, they're like, "Okay, this is not important," and they go back to what they were doing.
Yeah, yeah, seriously. Seriously, it's just like if you have time, reply. Be nice. Be nice. Be a thoughtful person.
Right.
Don't ghost them. Don't ghost them. Don't just ignore them. I've literally had had an experience like that recently. So I'm trying to like throw myself out there, dating apps and stuff like that. And I have a dating app. I
Put the
finally
plug out
narrowed it
there, man.
down.
Put your username, people can find you.
There's no username. You just gotta find me. There's no username in these
Okay.
dating apps.
Okay, we won't put
In
your
this
last
dating
name
app.
out there for the
No,
world to see.
no, no. Okay, I'm using Hinge. I'm using the dating app Hinge, and it's been my best luck of getting matches. But I haven't made it that far in like the relationship thing. And literally, I had this girl who said like, "Oh yeah, it's so crazy finally having a conversation because usually it's just a couple of sentences and then that's it." And she mentioned how she just hates that and it feels so good now. Then all of a sudden, it's been about like almost 3 weeks. I haven't heard back from her. It's like, are you sure it's the guy, or are you just twisting words around? Because that's another thing too. People like to twist words nowadays.
Yeah,
Like,
no, it's definitely true.
like I did not say that. Oh yes, you did. Okay? Do you have a recording? I'm a. That's literally what I should say nowadays. Like, do you have a recording of me saying that? Like literally. Well, no, why do I need a record when I heard you said it. But I believe those are not the words I said. I am defending myself right now.
People only want to hear what they want
What
to
they
hear.
want to hear. And what I gotta say too is that like when standards, standards or preference, when you finally find that, you're gonna hate these people. When you finally find a standard like that, when you find your standard, when you believe that this is the person that truly fits your preference, fits every category, fits every bullet point, guess what? They don't love you. They don't care for you. They don't. They become jackasses. They've been a jackass their whole life. Look what happened when you finally found someone. You found out that this preference leads them to being a jackass.
No,
And now, and now look what happened. There you had a person who cared about you, who actually wanted to know about your day, who actually wanted to hang with you. You you got upset and hated all that. But then when you found your preference, when you found that guy that you wanted to be with, and then he does not give jack shit about what you do and doesn't want to hang, doesn't want to do all that stuff. Look what happened. You just you literally threw something good away because you found your stand. You need to read in between the lines, people, sometimes. You need to think for once. Before you want to end it, do you believe it is the right thing to do?
now, do you think maybe some of these people just need time? Like,
And time is okay. I understand time. You need a break from me? All right. But when it comes to but make sure to watch out what you say though too for this break. If you need time away and you say a week, okay. When that week ends, I'm gonna freaking message you and say, hey, what's up? Because if I hear nothing, I'm gonna check in.
right?
You know,
I don't know.
and if
I
I do
find it
hear
funny
something,
on the
yeah.
dating
Ha
websites.
ha ha ha!
Well, no,
So
that
funny, Zach. You
well,
are funny. You're a funny guy, man. Ha ha ha.
I don't know. Like the women,
The women.
I feel like maybe they're on there just to try to get some action, and like maybe the love part comes later.
Yeah.
Maybe the
They
love
lost.
part comes later.
Yeah, they lost. They lost their attention. I need attention.
But if they're just trying to hook
And
up, man, go on Tinder. That's what Tinder's for.
yeah. I stopped using that because I'm not that guy. I'm here for something good.
I've never had a Tinder profile, and I'm proud to
Dude, I
say it.
did Tinder in college. I did Tinder in college because there was like I forget what my friend said. What do you believe the population of our college was for students?
I think the actual like enrollment was like 25,000 kids or something a year.
Okay, 25,000 kids. So there is 1,200 12 if there
Let's
is
just
wait
assume it's half
2,500.
females. You got about
Yeah.
12,500 females.
Yeah, there was like that. Not a single one, not a single girl wanted to continue on. There would be a few words here and there. That's it. There'd be a few girls that got creeped out for some reason when you didn't even step over the line. There are
Well,
some that just wanted to live out their college years of partying up, drinking, smoking weed. Oops, your freaking academics fell through ya. Good job.
okay, so
Sorry, just
no,
bad experience I've had.
no here's the thing. On Tinder, at least what I am aware of, don't they have to reciprocate? Like you want to match with someone, don't they have to match back for anything to even happen?
What do you
Like,
mean?
I thought like they have to. If you swipe right on someone, it tells you if they swiped with you and if you're a match, and that's when you actually
Oh
start
yeah,
like talking.
oh yeah. So like for those who don't know much about dating apps, uh, Tinder Tinder was the first, I guess, the first thing that's kind of started. I would say Tinder. There's been other dating apps, but like the most popular one that clicked was Tinder. And with Tinder, you would you would swipe right if you found this girl's profile or guy's profile interesting, it matched to your I don't know category of you, your like likes and stuff. So you swipe right. If you did not like the person, then you would swipe left. But you would swipe right. And if nothing happened, then you would probably need to wait. You would just have to wait it out to see if the girl will finally find your profile and swipe right on you, and then you get a match. Sometimes when you swipe right on someone, boom, it'll be like, hey, you got a match because this girl or man swiped right on you first. So then that's when you get a chance to send a message. Now there are some other dating apps like Bumble. Bumble, you can match with them. You just you give them like a heart, a like they would say, but it's a heart. And if you got a match, the men do not have the priority of responding first. You have to wait till the girl responds. And sometimes that hurts too because they have 24 hours to respond. If not, bye bye. And sometimes it would hurt when they wouldn't send you a message, or if they send you a message, you reply back and they say nothing else after that. That sucks. And then the one that I'm on is Hinge, and you basically just it's the same thing. Swipe right, swipe left, but this is more like them or give them an X, pretty
Right.
much. And then and what's good about this one is that you know you get to see like who liked you. They tell you like, oh, Chelsea, don't know why I'm saying that, but let's just say, oh, Chelsea. They even say, they don't say like Tinder and Bumble like, oh, someone liked you, ooh, why don't you go find out and see. No, Hinge is like, oh, this girl named Chelsea liked you, why don't you go check your likes. So you go to your like, and the profile will like pop up. You can go to her profile, see what stuff. If you like her, you can give her permission to now start a conversation with you. If you don't like her, then you give her the X.
You
Now
banish her.
now the bad what?
I say you banish her.
Yeah, you banish her. Now the downside is that like let's say Chelsea liked you, then all of a sudden another girl likes you. Well,
You have to
you're
pick.
to no. To see Chelsea's profile, you need to either give give the girl above her a like or an X before you can see Chelsea's profile.
They're making you choose.
It's just like okay, you fell in line. So like you gotta wait your turn. You can't just scroll. You gotta wait for your turn. And it sucks because when you run out of likes and you let's just say the girl in front of you, you know you like too and you want to give her a chance. You got no likes. You got to wait till the next day to give that like, and then you get to see what Chelsea looks like.
Oh,
You know,
shit. Yeah, I fucked up.
it's just like it's a freaking crazy world out there, man. And I really am not a fan of it.
So you're not a fan of it?
The only I'm not a fan of it. I wish that good things would happen with me, but everything just keeps becoming bad. And then like I look at you, man, and you keep rising up, and I'm not gonna be pissed off at you. It's just like, man, I wish I was there too. I wish I could easily,
Here's
you
the thing
know,
though, like everyone's
pull
timeline
that.
is different, you know?
Yeah, everyone's timeline's different, but I wish that I could be like in your way and pull that slot machine lever and hit that jackpot finally. I just keep getting two lemons in one apple. I don't know. I never done a slot machine.
I did when I went to Vegas. I don't
Yeah.
think I
Oh
did it
yeah.
right.
I saw pictures. I saw pictures. You were even there when Las Vegas had that earthquake.
I didn't even feel it. I'm so
Yeah.
sad.
I was the girl I was dating at the time. We were at Buffalo Wild Wings having food, and then we usually sit by the bar with all the TVs, look around, and I saw the NBA Summer League was in Las Vegas, and it cut to it cut to Sports Center, and it said like, oh, it is delayed due to a massive earthquake, and I was like, Zach's there.
Yep. And Chloe was like, "Did you feel that?" I'm like, "Nope."
No, but I'll feel you tonight, honey.
I was about to make a joke the other way, saying like, it's gonna make a small penis joke, but now it's
It's
ruined.
okay, man. It's okay, man. We are all like that. Dude, this whole gameplay, I just been getting wood. I haven't even
Well,
built anything.
damn. Horny much?
Oh, shut the fuck up, man.
I've been providing nourishment for us.
So I have been talking for almost like 50 minutes about behind the scenes for me. We haven't even got to you, Zach.
Well, there's not much behind the scenes for me, so I was just letting you do your thing, you know?
Well, what do you have to say? What can you I'm getting hit. Zombie, go to bed real quick. Go to bed real quick.
You know, all I can do is comment on some of
what can you
yours.
emphasize on this? What can you bring to the table for this long ass behind the scenes conversation of my depressing life in a way? And like before you start talking, I will say that like lots of people were like, "Oh, you just gotta go do stuff. Go do stuff." I've been trying. It's just
Well, you do a lot
fun
of
and
stuff already. That's the thing. You go, you're active, you do all these
yeah.
different
I
sports.
do disc golf. I do jujitsu. I write. I paint. I do all this stuff. But sometimes I would really like to have someone come along and join, and come along for the ride with me. That's all I ask. You know, it's fun to have a person tag along with you. I have never went to a restaurant by myself, and I still can't do that because that just feels so weird.
I did it once. It's very weird, yeah.
Yeah, you're by yourself. It's like what the heck? What the heck am I gonna do at like an IHOP by myself?
That's where I went by myself.
Oh my god!
I mean, I
It's
just
like
ordered food.
what are you gonna? It's like what are you gonna do at an IHOP by yourself? Oh boy, eating my food while you look around and see people having conversations, people showing a funny video that they found. Like what am I going to do?
You're
Just be
gonna
on my
eat some food.
phone,
That's what I did. I pulled
eat
out
some
my
food,
phone.
be
I
on
ate
my
my food.
yeah.
It's quite relaxing. Not gonna lie.
Maybe be judged, maybe be slightly judged behind the back. I don't know.
I don't know. It's kind of peaceful.
Yeah, yeah. It's like I've actually won. I got to today because there is a cool discount for it, and I want to buy this. So I have found recently these virtual challenges that you can do, and it's basically like we'll give you the award. You just got to show that you did it, or there is some that's like we need to see a process to give you this virtual award, which is basically. So I found this awesome thing where you do a 5 or a 10K on your own time, and t- you can do whatever you want. You can do it on a treadmill, you can do it on a bike, you can do it on a hike, you can do it on a on multiple days of just pacing yourself.
It sounds like a
And
sex marathon. You can do it on a bike. You can do it.
anyway, I'm trying to find like a certain theme for these. So one is like a certain like planet from Star Wars, and I'm just like, dude, I need to. It's where the Wookiees live, and I'm like, dude, I need to find like a like I want where I'm surrounded by just a bunch of trees, and just start doing trails and do my 10K there or something.
Right.
You know, I want to make it interesting. And now there's this other one I really want to do. I need to save up at least $200 so I can do all five of them. But it's literally a Lord of the Rings theme where you synchronize your steps and walk with this app, and you walk from the Shire all the way to the place where they drop the ring. That sounds so cool.
You know,
And you even you give yourself an own deadline. I was gonna do like I probably do it in like a year because it's a long walk.
I have this app
or
because I've been wanting to like
or
run.
maybe yeah, or maybe I'll have to do some research and see how long did it take them to get from the Shire
Let's see if you can do it
to
like the same
there.
amount of time.
Yeah, like if it's like oh it took them five years, oh I could definitely do that. And then every time you this one's cool because every time that you hit that place, so like let's say oh from the Shire to I don't know the snowy mountains they went to. I don't know what places are. Once you hit there, will give you that medal because the first medal you get is starting at the Shire. You get a Shire medal, and it even comes with your own little ring, your little Lord of the Rings thing. So you got like so I think like every single medal you get, you can transfer the ring to the next medal to be like, oh, we're at here now. Oh, we're at there. And it's so cool, and I want to try it so bad. And I'm smiling as I'm talking about it. It's so cool. And then there's another one that is Tatooine, 5K, 10K. I was like, dude, I gotta find like a national park with a bunch of sand.
Wisconsin. Just go to Chicago. Go to like the lake.
Yeah, true. But and then I also saw like Indiana Dunes State Park there too. That's like 2 hours away.
Right.
I want to do like a day trip on that and stuff like that. So yeah.
Well,
Anyway, Zach,
well,
go ahead. Go ahead.
I was
Go
gonna
ahead.
say
Go
I
ahead.
have this app. Um, it's something like Run because I've been wanting to like run. I since I had like COVID, I feel like my lung capacity isn't what it used to be.
Yeah.
But it's like this app, and it's a zombie one. It's like Run Zombie or whatever. But
hmm
it takes how much you run, and like you like let's say it's like oh there's supplies like 5 miles away, so you have to run 5 miles and it'll register, and you pick up the supplies, and
hmm
you recruit survivors. And I love zombie stuff. I'm like that'd be
hmm
something cool to just go out
Yeah,
there to
and
run.
what's pretty cool about this Lord of the Rings one is like I can even have my own fellowship where like I can have they have their own fellowship. They had all these people. Like you can have other people help you out too. So it's not just by yourself. But it's like well the problem is though it's like the medals will be coming to me if they're okay with me keeping the medals.
But yeah, I mean,
Oh, I was like Zach, you okay? Did you die? All I
well,
heard was oh.
I fell off a roof.
Dude, I've been getting so much wood. It's been crazy. It's been crazy right now.
um, but no, all I can really do is comment on like your situation stuff. Like you put yourself out there, you
hmm
made it clear on what you want,
Yeah.
and I've never seen a generation where the women just. I mean, I guess it's always probably been there, but they just want to fool around.
Yeah. It's time to stop fooling around. It's time to like
Okay, see,
commit.
that's the thing though. There's a everyone's timelines are different though, so maybe this is
Yeah.
what they want to do, and if that's what they want to
Yikes.
do, maybe they weren't the one
That's
for you.
crazy.
Maybe
That's
they.
crazy.
So maybe it means they
That,
weren't the one for you, and you gotta
yeah.
find someone who's got the same interest. Because
And
if
sometimes when you do find that, sometimes it also doesn't work out there too, and it's just so stupid.
yeah, but I don't know. See, that's the thing. You can't get discouraged. You
hmm
gotta keep trying, and like I don't know. You can't really plan those things. They'll just happen when they happen. Like the only
hmm
reason I met Chloe is because I met her through a random person at school.
Oh yeah, and I met my previous one through a friend, and I thought it was the greatest thing to happen to me. When you can meet someone through a friend, that's way better than swiping on a dating app, in my opinion.
Right, because you have a more personal connection.
And you're close by to each other too, which is nice.
Right.
You're not so far away, which you know,
Hey, wait, hold on.
being
How much
being
wood do you have
being.
on you? How much wood do you have on you?
Ah, geez, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stacks of 64, and I'm on a stack of 15 right now.
Give me a stack so I can make charcoal because we need torches.
Okay, give me a second. But it's like when it comes to distance, distance is not a problem for me, but just like it's a plus to have um them nearby you.
Right. I don't know. See, it's when you least expect it. That's when something's gonna happen. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's when you're gonna go do your run like you want, Maybe you'll bump into someone else jogging, you know?
freaking bump them. They freaking fall. They tumble across the dang. It's one of those. It's one of those. Oh God, not a teen movie type thing.
Have you seen that movie?
No, I want to so
Dude,
bad.
I love that movie.
Like seriously, it's just one of those things. You're just like jogging, not looking. And like in the actual movie, it's like, ooh, bump. Oh, sorry, you fell. But in like those parody movies, like, ooh, bump. She goes flying across like 50 feet, tumbles.
When
She
I
gets
first
up.
watched
She's
it,
perfectly fine.
I
She's
didn't
probably
realize it was
sprained
Chris
her hand.
Evans. Yeah,
Oh
it was
yeah.
Captain America. I didn't realize that.
I think it was. I found it hilarious too because when when he was singing
I'm sorry.
to her. Yeah, when he was singing to her, that was from the movie 10 Things I Hate About You, and like Heath Ledger was singing can't take my eyes off you, and frickin' Chris Evans was singing Janie's Got a Gun, and frickin' everybody started running. Police come and they taser her. It's like, oh my god. And what does he do? He flees. He flees the scene because he's like, oh shoot, what I do? It wasn't me. It was
What a romantic.
what a romantic guy.
Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, no, it's, I don't know. I'm trying to find the right word, and I don't think I can. I think you just gotta not plan for it, and when it happens,
That
it
is
will happen.
but it is a big difficulty for me of not planning because it's just like, well, what do I do to like not think about it, And you do all that other stuff, but it's still there in your mind, and it
Right.
gets tough. You know,
No,
gotta
I
think
get
about
it. I guess it's hard to speak coming from a position when I can't necessarily.
Already have something, you piece of shit. with your 200 view episode last week, God, I'm still freaking salty about that. I do not understand your freaking viewership than mine because I freaking get like 20 views, and then here's Zach who just posted a video, and all of a sudden it's like, ooh,
Oh, I posted
let's
it
give him
after you
300
too.
views. What?
I posted it after you too.
Yeah, which is such bullshit. Hang on. Let's look at this right now. Okay? I'm pulling up my phone right now.
It's because people love the porn. Oh, it's in the house! It's in the house!
Alright, here we go. So. Okay, now my phone's taking forever to load. Let's give it a second. Alright, here we are. There we go. Okay, so my first podcast got 44 views right now. Now, if we compare it to Zach on that. Now, think of mine too. I have 940 subscribers, and Zach has 32 subscribers.
Hell yeah.
First podcast, our first episode, I had 44 views in a month. In 2 months on Zach's, he has 106 views. Okay, what the heck? It's pretty cool. Okay, I like it. Our second podcast, Zach made 69 views in 1 month for this one, and I hit my mic. If we go to me, I only have 17 views in 1 month. Now don't forget, I have 941 subscribers, and Zach has 32. Now, if we go to our recent one, I made 22 views in 10 days, and that's pretty good. 10 days, 22 views. Hey, that's pretty good. That's a good pace. Now we go to Zach. And this is the icing on the cake where we should beat up Zach. 7 days, all right? 7 days. Now, don't forget, I have 941 subscribers, and he has 32 subscribers. 217 views. What the heck? And hey, maybe it's because I'm not doing good with my thumbnails, and but let's recall something. I make my own thumbnails. Zach goes to an AI machine.
Oh yeah, I mean, I fucking Photoshop it. I use the AI for the base, and
You put our logos on top of the people's faces.
And
That's Photoshop. Oh, good job, man.
Hell yeah, man.
That is not Photoshop. That's just you.
What is Photoshop but manipulating an image, and that is what I've done.
Photoshop is emphasizing your photos in color grading and contrast and brightness, like I do, like an actual photographer. You literally say, "Hey, lovely machine, how you doing?
Hell yeah. It works, don't
Make
it?
this."
It works, don't it?
You cradle the balls of this machine. It's probably a dude.
Dude, a guy knows what a guy
Yeah,
wants.
dude. Hey,
A
yeah,
guy knows
dude.
what
That's
a
what it
guy
is.
wants.
That's what it is.
I'll fondle all the balls, man. If it
And
gets
like,
hit.
and what's funny too is like it. Our best podcast. It's to me right now is definitely our first episode. I think our first episode was like a hit out of the park. Second video, I can't remember what we talked about in our second. Oh, we talked about college life. Okay, our second video was good. It was a good time to talk about who we are. I went in dry on freaking the OnlyFans one,
Just fucking raw
and
dogged
that's
it.
and then yeah, it's like and that's why I kind of struggle with that one being like the best one.
But
because
we had structure.
because if you actually put all the views together, our best podcast is the OnlyFans one.
I'm telling you, it's
Because
the
it has
structure.
it has 239 views. And then our second one has 86 views. And then our first one has 150 views. Wow. I tell you. People have standards in videos, I guess, too. And I really thought putting a picture of whatever a Bella Danger, I don't even know who she is.
Sure, you don't know who she is.
I know who she is, but I don't know. None of it seems intriguing.
I don't know. I don't watch her.
Uh-huh.
We're getting back to the. This is not the only fans topic.
No, I'm just saying like people have standards
But
too, and I thought,
hold
you know,
on, hey, hold on,
maybe throwing a hot chick on my thumbnail would have worked.
hold on.
It used Okay.
And I was gonna say, it kind of ties in. Do you think because of the success of OnlyFans and pornography, these women strictly want physical relationships to either be like them, or it's empowering? It's definitely empowering.
Well, it's crazy too because almost every girl that you may see or like may have talked to always has like an OnlyFans. Like, wow.
Okay, I
It's
don't know
crazy
anyone
because
that personally has one.
well, I knew one person that I used to do theater shows with. She moved around and now she's like a plus size OnlyFans now. She used to be like fit and then she took the path of plus size OnlyFans. She became a plus size person. You know, good for her. Maybe she she's making that money, but you know, good for her. But it's just like, yeah, you know, nowadays almost every woman, every social media influencer has a OnlyFans.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
mean,
because I go on TikTok and I come across like a woman's account on my for you page, and you know they make all these like relationship jokes or like they're doing a cosplay, and you know you go to you see that they have a link to all those social medias, and when you scroll, you just see boom OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
It's like god dang.
Now, would you pay to personally or to see someone you know? It's one thing for it to be a random person, but someone you know, would you actually pay to see them?
I mean, I've been curious with like a couple people, but I know they would. But I mean, okay, let's see. Hang on. So keep on rambling. I'm gonna think of three people in my head, and then I'm gonna say one, two, or three, and then I'll give you an answer.
Oh shit! I'm in charge of rambling now.
Yeah, just say whatever, man. I'm thinking right now. I already got 2 people. I gotta think of a third one.
Okay. I don't know, man. I, maybe a lot of it has to do with, I mean, women, yeah, empowerment. They date, they have sex with who they want, but to strictly want physical relationships.
Okay.
Hold on,
I got 3. Okay.
I'm in a moment now.
Okay.
See, when men don't want women with a high body count. So after these
That is
women,
that is that is true. People are pretty crazy when
but
they ask like how many I've
it
done, and I
definitely,
was like 3. I only did it with 3 people.
but like it's definitely double standards because guys will go and have
Mhm.
sex with all these people, and women aren't allowed to, air quotes, like the man won't find them attractive if they've had all these like partners. But because like when the time that active female like that wants to settle down, she's been run through by all these different men, which there's
Mhm.
no shame in it. But then the men who want to settle down don't want someone that has had like double digit body counts,
Yeah.
I mean, that's a little bit different behind the scenes, but that was my
Mhm.
moment. That was my TED talk. That was my Zach talk. There we
Okay.
go.
All right. Okay.
All right, your
So
people.
okay. So what is this scenario here? Like, am I close to them, or like do I just know them, or
Just in general,
like
let's
what?
just say it's a friend of yours.
Okay.
Would you
Cool.
pay to see them just out of sheer curiosity? Maybe not because
Okay.
you're sexually attracted to them in any way, but like, I know this person, I want to see what they're working with. Do you pay for it?
Mm. Which one? I got 3 of them. You gotta give me a number. 1, 2, or 3.
Are there
But don't say the number yet. Put it into that sentence again.
so
Redo the sentence.
so you
Y-
so you have names
Mm,
attached to the numbers, correct? So if I say
mhm,
1 for
yeah,
you, this is person A.
yeah.
Okay.
But
Do I get to know them so I can
no. Mm, why would we get to know them?
I will edit the names out so no one knows.
Okay. The
So
first one. Okay. So the first one I graduated with her. Her name is Ernst. She was a hottie. She was one of the hotties in my class, and I still today have this crush on her. But
mm,
I never I but I feel like I would never get a chance to talk with her, to have a nice conversation in the real world.
right.
Number 2 is,
Okay, but you already seen her, haven't you?
yeah, but it's just like, that's the fun part. Number 3 is this new girl that I have a little crush on. She also went to college with me. Her name is my parents brought her name up because like, I don't know, one day we were talking during dinner at a restaurant, and my dad was asking like, what do you feel about like a person that like smokes? I'm like, oh, smoking's not bad. It's like, well, she vapes, but it's like, okay. And they brought up that name, like, oh yeah, she is a cute person, and like, I do want to talk to her. I feel like I could get somewhere if I was man enough to send a message. She graduated a year after me, but
Those
she is
trees were
also,
decoration.
oh,
No.
too
That's o-
late.
that's okay.
But it's just like I feel like she's into the country boy redneck, and I'm not that.
I mean, you live out in the country,
Yeah.
kinda.
Do I need to change number 2?
No. So
Okay, there we go.
so would you pay to see number 1?
Oh God, yes. Oh, it better be a good price. Oh my goodness. Yes, please.
Okay, but you've already seen number 2, so I don't think it's even worth. I looked him in the eyes. He's gonna hurt me.
No. I rather see that in person again. God, this is gonna be a lot of editing. This is gonna be a lot of beep, beep.
Where did he go? I looked him in the eyes. He's trying to rape. Wait, I can't say that.
Yeah, you can.
He's trying to attack me. So you've seen 2. Would you pay for 3?
Honestly, I'm just so scared, and I feel like I'm not their standard, and I want to respect this person too. I'm gonna go with no.
Nice.
I'm gonna go with no because I think it would be probably more special if I did get somewhere further with this person. That I would like to see this person.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I could ever pay for someone's OnlyFans.
Now here. I'll give you something here, okay? I
Alright.
apologize, Chloe. I apologize, Chloe, in advance, but I'm gonna throw some names at Zach. I do apologize.
We're gonna blur out all the names, okay?
Yeah, we're gonna blur out all the names, Chloe. So don't worry. Do not think of anything different of Zach. He is your future husband. You love him. He loves you. He would die for you. He would fall off a cliff for you. He would jump into a ring of fire. He would get mauled by a teddy bear for you.
Isn't that the song? No, it's the dynamite or grenade. It's like, I'll catch a grenade.
Yeah, he'll literally do that. So, anyway, here we go. Number 1 is number 2. What?
There's a creeper behind you. Watch out.
I know. I'm running. Number 2 is.
Oh God.
And number 3 is. Now, Zach, how would you feel of paying for number 1?
Dude, I really gotta think about this.
Let's say it is $4.99 a month.
So she's
Let's
cheap.
just go with that. Well, no. Prices is always a big thing. So I'm gonna do some prices here. It's $4.99 a month for a subscription.
Okay.
She's got some good photos, some good content. Because I think we've all been curious.
Yeah, but I think she was like kind of a hoe. I don't think I would want to pay this.
Yeah, that is true. I forgot about that.
I feel like if she had an OnlyFans, there's a reason she has it, and I wouldn't support it. So I don't think I could pay for it.
That is true. Good call. All right. Number 2. Now, what sucks? I just got shot. Is there a skeleton out here? It's daytime.
He's hiding in the trees, man. I'm telling you, it's the Viet Cong.
And I don't know where they're at. I don't either. It's so weird. I just got shot and I don't know where he's at. Are they above in the tree? Okay, I'm just gonna keep on doing it. Okay, so we know about this person and she has some sass to her.
Yeah.
Let's say she was $9.99 a month.
Okay, so as much as I would want to, because for a tiny girl, she has some massive jugs. But like, she was a true friend, and I don't think I could ruin that, like you said, for your number 3.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say no.
And now for the big finale.
Yes.
Have a good whopping $24.99 a month.
She would be expensive, wouldn't she?
You see what I did here, man, though?
I want to say probably, yeah. I think I'd pay.
Right, there we go.
Her dad died. I think she needs the money. So.
Oh, shit. COVID?
I don't know, actually, but I just remember he passed away, and
damn,
she put it all over her social, which I think is something personal. You probably shouldn't blast it on social media.
Yeah, that is true.
It's kind of like
I remember this Instagram influencer posted herself in her funeral clothes. She did look pretty hot, but she took the selfie in front of her dad's casket.
Okay, yeah, that's kind of messed up.
Yeah. I'll find that picture. I'll find that picture for you. If I do find it, I'll post it right now.
You know,
If it's not on screen, then it's just a random picture of like something because I couldn't find it. But anyway,
we kind of, I think we went off a little off topic, but it's okay.
we went back to episode 3, and this would have been great for episode 3, but I freaking was like, I don't know what the hell's going on here. But anyway, Zach, I feel like that's a good stopping point, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it's not too
Let's just
long.
end it
I was thinking this was gonna be a 2 episode one, but I think I can make it all one episode.
No, this is definitely one episode. But Zach, in all, what are your final words for this whole entire thing spiel that I've been doing?
My final words would be patience is key. You can't plan life events like this. They will happen when they happen, and they'll happen in the most unexpected way possible. So I don't think you should have, I don't know, these expectations that aren't hard to live up to, but may not happen the way you want them. You can't plan love.
No, you can't. You can't. That's a toughy thing, and if it was that easy, we'd be golden men right now.
And I also want to say, I'm like, sometimes you got to be a man whore and just plow these women.
Damn.
My co-workers support that theory. They say
of plowing.
Yes. You have every man's dream situation. Most guys just want to hit it and quit it, and you want a relationship. These women you are going after do not want a relationship. They just want sex. You have the perfect opportunity to hit it and quit it.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
That's all I have to say.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
No, and no disrespect to women. That's what I have to say.
We'll see about that after this.
Yeah, and I've accomplished nothing in this Minecraft world. I built a farm. And
I have been getting wood. My whole gameplay has been getting wood because
wooden pyramid. We'll do it like the OG world, dude. Instead of dirt, it'd be wood. Okay.
Well, anyway, guys, thank you so much for listening to today's podcast. If you haven't already, make sure to give us a like, subscribe to both of our channels. Please help me out with views on me. I'm
Check
getting tired of Zach
Kev Gaming.
And it's actually Kev.
No, when you still look up your name, it's Mr. Kev Gaming.
Yeah. Because that's what I have my channel UR as.
But it is Kev, and mine is Guess It's
Gaming.
It
is Kev, and his is Guess It's Gaming.
But not the other one. There's a.
Yeah, there's so many other ones.
Somebody else made one like a month ago, and they have a cool ass logo, and I want it. And when you look them up, they pop up first, which is kind of bogus. But okay.
Yeah. But anyway,
what the? There's a sheep in here. I'll let you close out now. I'll let you close out.
That's not Zach. Thank you guys so much for listening. We both appreciate every one of you that listens, give us likes and comments. It's a lot that there are some people that out there that like to listen to our rambles. But anyway, I'm Kev. You can call me Kevin. Over there is Zach Attack. That's Zach. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.